Okay. Hey, everybody, come on in. It's your girl V over at Daemarii's Unique Boutique. Sir, I had a little technical difficulty right there. Okay, yeah, there we are. Okay, so I wanted to make sure that I invite you in today. We have Miss Brenda with us, Brenda C. Thomas. She's our very own fire prevention director right here in Macon, Georgia. So proud of her and all her accomplishments. And we just wanted to bring her in today and share with you what she do, how she do it, because she's always popping in and out of businesses. She keeping people in compliance. And I didn't know everything that Miss Brenda did, and I was so interested in hearing her on another call that I was on with some women out of Macon, Georgia, for Macon Magazine. We was on a business panel with them, and I was very intrigued by it. So I wanted to come in and just wanted you to bring you in so you can share with everybody what all your position entails. So I am going to give them just a few more minutes, Miss Brenda, because I usually try to bring you in early so that some people can go ahead and get joined in, okay? Thank y'all so much. I had problems just a minute ago, and so I had to take you out and bring you right back in. So that's what I was doing. Thank you. Hello, Miss Ernestine King, Miss Maddie Wilcox. Thank you all for joining in with us. And I think I have a few more people on that I cannot see, so thank you all for joining with us as well, okay? Keisha Wembley Poole, or Keisha Poole Wembley, thank you so much for joining in with us, dear. Thank you. Miss Brenda is going to be speaking to us. We have a few more minutes for some people to join in with us. I did not want y'all to miss this exciting information and very important woman in the Macon market. So I wanted y'all to be a part of us sharing and hearing great information and inspiration from her, okay? All right. I'll give just a few more minutes. Hey, Ann Sams. Hey, darling. How are you today? So I'm going to give just a few more minutes for some people to join in here. I'm going to get my phone, please. Yes. Yep. Hey, Joyce Lockett. Thank you so much for joining in with us. Thank you. We had a few problems just a minute ago, and I had to take that one down and start back over. So that's what we had to do. But we are all good right now. Okay? Yep. I know of Miss Brenda from seeing her move around so fast in the city. Because I look one spot, she be in one place, and the next thing I know, she's somewhere else. So I've known of her for a really long time, but so glad and honored to be sitting in her presence today and to learn about what she do and actually how she do it. My time now is showing almost 1 o'clock. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to give it on over to Miss Brenda. And then for anyone else that may possibly join in. Hey, Pam Lawson. Thank you, girl, for joining in with us today. Like I said, we have our very own Miss Brenda Thomas. She's with our Fire Prevention Director, Macon, Georgia. Miss Brenda, are you the only female director around in the Middle Georgia area?
Here I am, of course, on the fire department. I am.
Okay.
Actually, I'm the first female fire prevention director in the Macon-Bibb fire department here.
Really? All right. So we're going to celebrate. We got a little history going on in here, y'all. We got some history going on in here. So everybody, I'm going to go ahead on. It's 1 o'clock now. I'm going to go ahead on and turn it on over to our very own, like I was saying, our very own. I'm so proud and so honored to be a part of being in her presence today. Our very own Brenda C. Thomas. She's going to introduce herself. She's going to tell you what she do, how she do it. And I'm telling y'all, in Macon, Georgia, she is a bad girl. Yes, she is. And I'm so proud of her. I'm so proud. Miss Brenda, if you would go ahead and take it on over, introduce yourself and tell us what you do and how you do it.
All right, awesome. Good afternoon, everyone. And thank you so much for this invitation. I really was excited when I got the call. She and I just spoke a week or so ago, and she asked me if I would be on. I was like, oh, yeah, but when I got the call this soon, I was a little excited and shocked. But thank you so much for being here, for letting me be here.
Yes.
Again, I'm born and bred here, Brenda Clyde Thomas. Most people know me by my maiden name, which is Clyde. Born and raised in parts in Unionville and mainly in Fort Hill. Like I said, born and raised here. I attended Fort Hawkins Elementary School, for those of you that remember when it was there. Appleton Junior High, Appleton A, and of course the infamous Northeast High School. Fortunate for me, through athletics, I was able to obtain a student athlete scholarship to attend Florida State University, where I received my bachelor's in child development and a minor in social work. I came back home to obtain employment But long story short, it took a while, but I wound up in 1990 because I was out of work. I was counseling at a girls' home, but wound up put in for the fire department through a friend of mine. Now, the history of me with the fire department, with fire trucks, I was terrified as a little girl of fire trucks. But however, I did put in because I needed a job at the time. Then I got the job. So October 8, 1990, I became employed with the Macon-Bibb County Fire Department. I've actually served in a couple of capacities, which has been great for my present position. I started out on the fire trucks, which we call the suppression team at the firehouse. I did about 10 years with that. I came off the trucks and I became the fire safety education officer, where I got to educate our beautiful public, our wonderful public, because that's who we are. I went to schools, daycares, nursing homes, all over to educate on being safe in your homes. I did that for about 8 years, and then I became the fire inspector. Actually the first female and black female to become a fire inspector with the Macon-Bibb County Fire Department.
Wonderful.
And in 2016, when we had an early out, actually in 2015, with the Macon-Bibb County Fire Department, we lost, oh my gosh, over 60 plus vested people. I decided to stay, and as a result, I put in and I became the first female and first black fire prevention director with the Macon-Bibb County Fire Department. So here I am, and it's been an awesome ride, 30 years.
Wow.
Again, starting with the fire trucks. I've been dealing with the public for a long time, and I've always been one of those people that is interested in helping people, but I had no idea when I got on the Macon-Bibb County Fire Department what we actually did, because again, I was a little girl running scared of the fire truck, but I had no idea how much of a public servant we are. So that was really right up my alley. So from the suppression to education officer, which when I did that, I liked it because I got to have a one-on-one conversation with people, because I like dealing with people and educating them on things that on the suppression side we thought they knew that they really didn't know that.
Right.
Yeah, you should not have your smoke alarm too close here, or you need to have a working smoke alarm and a fire escape plan. So those times and things having to get with them on a one-on-one was really good for me, because I like dealing with people one-on-one. And inspections, my job was to go out and make sure these buildings that these people are going into, all assemblies or all businesses that people enter into, they have to be fire safety compliant or life safety compliant. So that was another aspect that I actually loved, because again, you got to go in there again and talk with the owners and managers of those sites. But my main thing was to make sure those buildings was compliant, code enforcement, enforced by the life safety code, because people is our business. Macon-Bibb County Fire is our business. We are committed to the people, and definitely the people of Macon-Bibb County, our community here. So the fire inspection side was awesome, because again, got to go in there, and as Ms. Val told you, I'm the one that was saying, nope, you can't do this, you won't do that, you're not blocking exits, so all of that. So my job is not a friendly job. Well, I would say a friendly job, but not a not a well-liked person.
Most received, huh?
And it always been okay with me, because my job is you all.
Okay.
So those that had an issue, if you will, that just wasn't an issue for me, because my job is public safety. My job is everybody in Macon-Bibb County. It's the people of this community. So not having a problem with me enforcing that code, those codes, it just wasn't. It was a given for me not to even worry about that, because again, these buildings, whereas I sit right now, she had to have this building compliant to even move in here.
That's right.
And of course, y'all know she is compliant.
Yes.
She's talking about she intrigued by me. She's such an awesome lady. What an awesome lady. Her whole outfit is sitting here right now reading signs that are just about to bring tears in my eyes. Something like some people want it to happen, some wish it to happen, others make it happen. But most importantly, kindness changes everything. It absolutely does. So me being on the fire department has been a great experience for me, because that's what I like. I was raised to love people, and that's what we do. So being on the Macon-Bibb County Fire Department these 30 years has been awesome. Last year, because for us, we're essential employees, so we had to get out to the community, because in October is Fire Prevention Week and Fire Prevention Month. We're fire prevention every day, all day, 24/7, 365. However, we got to go out into the community, which is the biggest part of my whole job, getting out, talking to our people out in the community. And we went out to different parts of the community. We actually did East Macon, this last community blitz, where we went out to talk to them about fire safety. Can we install your alarms? Because the Macon-Bibb Fire Department install smoke alarms free of charge in your residences. So that was just, for me, so awesome, because again, I get to talk to the people. Tell us what you think. Can we do anything better? So that big community blitz was absolutely awesome for us.
Right.
So again, being here, born and bred, I always knew I was going to come back home. When I went off to college in Tallahassee, Florida, I always knew. But let me tell you why I always knew I was going to come back to make a difference in my community. Because I watch, say what you want to say about it, Mr. Lucas, the Mileys, Mr. Sam, all those people that supported me when I was coming up, because I ran track and played basketball. But I got to compete in track all over the state, all over the country. And I was going to like the Junior Olympics and things. And these people band together and at all costs and raised funds for me to travel. So those people I thought about. I thought about those people. I said, you know what? Because if you're going to make a difference in your own hometown. Don't go give that talent to somebody else. Do that in your hometown. So I always knew I was going to come back to Macon, Georgia, to make a difference. I hope to make a difference in my own hometown. So here I am, 30 plus years with the Macon-Bibb County Fire Department and public service. And by the way, you look up public service in the dictionary, you'll see Macon-Bibb County Fire Department. It's not just my face, but that's just a joke. But you'll see Macon-Bibb Fire Department because that's who we are. That's what we do. And I have absolutely loved being able to be a part of my community and take care of the people in our community. It's been a wonderful experience, and I'm saying that as though, because again, I told you 30 years, so yes, eventually retirement is right down the road for it, but however, it has been a pleasure. First of all, thank y'all for even letting me be able to serve you all. It's just been a pleasure that you allowed me to be a part of this community and serve y'all, but I knew I was going to come back here and take care of you, my people, because that's where I'm from. So I'm not going to go give that talent to somebody who's going to come here and make that difference right here and make it be a county. And I hope I'll serve this community well. I know I've done everything that I could possibly do, that I was taught by my beautiful mother, Miss Jerry. She didn't play, and we've always been around all kinds of people. So she's taught us to be respectful of people, but you have got to care. Kindness changes everything. I love that, but care about people. Care about your community, and that's what I've done for the last 30 years, and I'll continue to do it even after retirement, because that's what I do, and that's what I am. That's who I am. So thank you all so much for even letting me be a part of this community, to be able to give back to my community.
We thank you. We thank you. And I know you have such a big job. Tell us about, and I know you're not doing it anymore, but the the inspections, when you had to do those, what were some of the things you were looking for when you went into the buildings? What's some of the things that they can beef up on to have ready before being inside of a new building? If they're going to be a new entrepreneur, some things they may need to do that they're going to have done before they can actually open.
So because I have 4 fire inspectors, so we're in the fire inspector part. We come in. If you have to have a fire extinguisher, you have to have that, and they have to be mounted and tagged, and it's a yellow tag. So we'll look for the fire extinguisher because they have to be serviced. There was a time that fire marshal's office let you just show us your receipt, but now you actually have to have a tag from a professional company that came out and mounted and tagged that fire extinguisher. If there are emergency lights or exit lights, they have to be lit at all times. You know, you cannot have, if the bulbs are out, we'll have to check you on that because they have to be lit. Your egress. Now, if anybody knows about me, they know I'm an egress nut, because you are not blocking my people way in. At all times, you should be able to have a way in and out of any place. So the egress part of it is major. But fire extinguishers, if your emergency lighting is working, your egress, if you have an alarm system, you have some buildings that have what we call a sprinkler system, the little system in the top. That tag has to be a green tag, and it has to be serviced within a year, like your fire extinguisher. If you had a restaurant, if you had a hood system, that tag will be blue, but it has to be serviced twice a year. Okay. So there was once one tag and one color for all those systems, but however, the extinguisher is yellow, your hood system is blue, and your sprinkler system is going to be a green. But your actual alarm, the pulls, horns, and strobes, and that detector that's up in your business, there's paperwork for that. So we're looking for your paperwork on that. And the thing about it, when we come in, by the way, moving forward, if you have a business, you can call my office at 478-751-2700. We can actually come out and do you a courtesy inspection. That inspection will come out and tell you exactly what we're looking for. So when we do show up and do your inspection, you can get a pass then instead of having, because if we come and all things are not compliant, well, now you're going to be on hold. So now we're going to have to come back. So that's going to hold up your business license. So make sure you can call our office. We'll do that courtesy inspection to make sure that when we do come out and it's time, we check off and you're gone on and you're able to handle your business, because our job is to make sure that you're getting your business into your business as soon as possible.
Right. Okay. Yeah, because I knew I did have, and that was one of the things they told me before I could open. The fire extinguisher had to be inspected, the exits, the lightings, and all that kind of stuff. And then, of course, my alarm system, they were very interested in that. Now, I did hear you say that you have the fire department will put smoke detectors.
Smoke alarms.
Is that a fee for that?
It is not. We install smoke alarms free of charge to your residents. However, if you're in an apartment complex or you're leasing out your place, you are responsible for that. But anybody else with your residents, we install smoke alarms free of charge. Okay. Every day, all day, whatever we need to do. So if you're in your home without one, and by the way, without a working one, which means that if I press your test button, it will activate. You cannot take the batteries out, ladies and gentlemen. Unfortunately, we're at 5 fire deaths right now for this year. So it is very important that you understand, if no other fire protection, a working smoke alarm and a fire escape plan for you and your family. Okay. That smoke alarm, $5 piece of equipment, but it saves so many lives, so many. But you can call us at 478-751-9180. That's 478-751-9180, and we'll come out. And by the way, it's at your convenience. We try not to come after dark, but however, it's at your convenience, because if you get off after dark, that's okay, but we'll come out. But however, it's going to be at your convenience. If whatever time is good for you is good for us, because again, we're 24/7, 365.
Okay. All right. Oh gosh, that has been so much good information. We do thank you so much, Miss Brenda, for your service. We thank you for everything that you do to keep and maintain safety throughout the community. You know, I remember doing a wedding downtown at the terminal station. As a matter of fact, my cousin is on here. Her daughter got married, Pam Lawson. Her daughter got married. We was doing that wedding, and we want to light those little sparkly things, honey. We want to light it up down there. And she was like, wait a minute. Now, you can't do all this right here. But she did give us permission to do one or two things. And she was on spot when we did that. And we did have a wonderful time. So thank you so much for, like I say, all you do. Just wanted to bring you in and just tell you personally how much we do appreciate you in the community. I don't know if you hear it often. I know you should hear it often. But if you haven't, we love you. We do appreciate you and all you do. And it's such a delight to see you walking around through the city. It's something about that suit right there that just drives me insane. I just love it. I just absolutely love it. And when she is, y'all, she's always so professional. Even when she speaks and have to speak to people on a term where they don't want to hear it, it's not always the best and inviting information. But she do speak with them and try to tell them in a helpful way what they need to do and how they need to, clean it up so that she can come back and put them in compliance. Okay. So y'all, if you're looking to speak with her or need to have her on any kind of engagement, I know she need well enough time to prepare or whatever. But again, Miss Brenda, if you don't mind sharing a phone number where they can reach out to you if someone wants you to speak at a certain engagement or anything.
Yes, ma'am. I can be reached on my cell phone at 478-952-1589. That's 478-952-1589. That is my direct contact. And before I get off here, I need you to understand, yes, that people call me harsh. However, I promise you, my job is your safety. And we are always going to look to do what we can to help you, because there are some situations that your setup may not work out, but I promise we're going to do everything that we can do to make sure that your event goes off, but it's going to have to go off in a safe manner. So just please understand that, and just be patient with us when we're trying to do that, because we're always looking to make sure that your event is going to go off, but it will go off in a safe manner.
Wonderful. And one other thing was, now in relation to 911, how do you respond in relation to now? Because I know you was over here the other night when someone had an issue over in our little area, and I don't even know, because it was after dark, and I didn't even know whether you were supposed to be here or you just showed up. But I was thankful that you was here. But what is your position in reference to them? 911.
First of all, it's the uniform. I was sitting in my car, and the young lady had an issue because of the uniform.
Okay.
They don't come up. That's why we always have to present this uniform, because you can come up to someone in a uniform, because hoping that there's someone that can get you some help. But with me, with 911, I still have contact with them, because someone that's going to do certain burns, I have to call the communication center for them to let them know, so that if they see smoke or what have you. So because we're all one at the end of the day.
Okay, gotcha.
So our communication is always daily, actually.
Okay.
From my office, you can get burn permits. So I have to submit that information to them. Whenever the people that call in, there's a list. So after we're done with that burn, I have to submit it to them and let them know that we're even burning. So when they get a call, they can call and look at that list and say, okay, they have a permit here, so on and so forth. So we're always in communication with one another. And we have our fire department liaison that works directly with the communication center. But again, for me, it's always a connection every day, all day.
Okay. And then you said burn permit. Is that like we just doing something anything within the city, like burning trash or whatever? Is that what you're speaking on, burn permit?
So only for your yard debris.
Okay.
Yeah, no wood, no plexus. We're allowed to give burn permit for your yard debris.
Okay.
Yeah, if you want to burn any, and by the way, you have to have a permit because it is law. Most people don't realize that, but it is law. And it's in our local ordinance that you must receive a burn permit because we got to go the rules with you. We got to tell you it's 25 to 50 feet away. We got to tell you that you should not leave it unattended. You've got to have a water source out there, or you've got to put it out before dark. So all those things come through our office because we're going to give you the guidelines if you meet the criteria. Because again, it's for yard debris, small piles, 4x4, things of that nature. So that's why you have to get that permit. Because if you don't, and we have to continue to come out now, that's that voice Miss Bella was talking about. I'll get in that. Because those fire trucks, we're there for you, but we don't want guys rolling the fire truck if they don't have to.
That's right.
So I told you that we didn't give permits for the burn that they don't burn, because when I come out, that store's going to be a little different, But I'd rather not have you fined, though.
Okay.
I don't want to have you fined if I'm telling you that, okay, today it was too rainy, it was windy, it was wet, it was overcast, we're not giving it, and you decide to burn anyway. Well, that's going to be an issue because the truck rolls out there and you don't have that permit. Then I got to deal with some other things that I'd rather not call environmental provision to try to get you a fine. I just rather not do that. I just rather you go by those guidelines we give you, and because today is beautiful. No overcast, no wind. Mm-hmm. So today is a good day for you to burn, but you have to get permits. Now, Monday through Friday, you'll call 478-751-2700.
Okay.
That's my office because we're there. But on Saturdays, because we do not allow burning on the weekends, you have to call your nearest area, and we have to give you that number for that.
Okay.
So,
okay.
Yes, right now we're from 9 to 2, but when the time changes tomorrow, it'll go from 9 to 3. It's a timeline that we'll give out those permits.
Okay. All right.
But
so
thank y'all so much.
Thank you so much. Well, oh my goodness, thank you so much. We really appreciate you and appreciate you being here. And I did hear you say that you've been 30 years in service already.
Yeah, I have.
So we're gonna go some more. We're gonna go another. All right. I'm trying to get them not to retire y'all on the slick. So yes, but we just so delighted. I mean, I know it's an enjoyable job for you. So a job well done. That's all I can say, y'all. Give us some hearts, give us some thumbs, and give us some claps or whatever. We are just certainly so proud that you have chosen the position that you have, and we're so proud that you choose our safety as your number one priority. So we appreciate you so much. All right, everybody. Any questions for Miss Brenda before she get ready to leave our red stool for the day? Any questions for her? Anybody have anything you would like to ask Miss Brenda? I know some of you are on here. Some people are speaking to you, Miss Brenda, telling you hello, and and I'm just delighted, y'all, that she is here. We have some from Pam Lawson. She said, "Job well done. Thank you so much." Joyce Lockett said, "Awesome information. Thanks for your service." We have Ann Sam said, "Thank you, Brian." Yes.
She knows me. She's calling me Brenda.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes. So, but like I said, thank you so much as always. And you're always welcome in and out of our store at any time. We can ever do anything for you in the community. And that's one of the things that I'm planning on working on this year. I want to get it off my plate. I want to feed the firemen. That's one big thing that I want to do. But I do want to make sure that I'm in compliance with everything that's going on as well, that I will be able to do that. But that's one thing that I will definitely be calling you on so that I could work with trying to get that so I can take care of that for this year. Okay. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for joining in. It's your girl V. We have really enjoyed you. Let me turn it around. We have certainly enjoyed you joining in with us today. Thank y'all always. As I always tell you, we love you, we appreciate you, and it's such an honor to learn and be educated on the community, who's in the community and the positions that they hold. So that's what I'm trying to do this year. The Red Stool platform is for that, for small businesses and for our community leaders, okay? So if you have a community leader or know a community leader or a small business you would like to invite in on our Red Stool, I invite you to do that. I'm going to give you a number that they'll be able to call. Let me share that with you right now. They can call this number right here, which is 478-538-6045. All you have to do is say, I would like to be on the Red Stool, and share my information and what I do. And the person that's going to take care of that, she will actually take care of getting you set up to dates and times in the whole 9 yards, okay? So again, that phone number to be on the Red Stool line is 478-538-6045. 6045. You can give that to any of your friends or anybody in small business who we need to kind of help, push, motivate, inspire, encourage, and just try to push them to another level in business. Okay? All right. Everybody, we do thank you. Again, as always, it's your girl V, and I'm going to go ahead and get checked out. Love you.